What if I told you that frustrating, disorienting spinning sensation, that feeling like the room is tilting or you're on a boat, might be telling you something important about your health? You know, that feeling we call vertigo, it's not just an inconvenience. For many seniors, it can be a real worry, making you hesitant to move, afraid of falling, and robbing you of your independence. But what if there were simple, effective ways to understand why it happens and even fix it? By the end of this video, you'll know the most common reasons why vertigo happens to seniors, powerful home remedies and exercises you can try, and crucial steps to take to stop the spin and reclaim your confidence. If you're over 60 and ready to say goodbye to that dizzy feeling, give this video a thumbs up right now, and subscribe so you never miss health tips designed specifically for you. Vertigo, it's that sensation of spinning, whirling, or losing your balance, even when you're standing still. It's not the same as just being lightheaded. Vertigo feels like your surroundings are moving, or you are. It's incredibly common for those of us over 60, and it can significantly impact our daily lives, making simple tasks feel like huge challenges. The good news is, understanding why it happens is the first step to finding relief. Now, before we dive into the specific causes and fixes, let me explain why knowing this is so important. Vertigo isn't a disease itself, it's a symptom, and identifying its root cause is absolutely key to getting the right treatment. I'll reveal some surprising home fixes that many doctors don't always discuss in just a moment. One of the most frequent culprits behind vertigo in seniors is something called benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, or BPPV for short. Try saying that 5 times fast. Basically, BPPV happens when tiny calcium crystals in your inner ear, which help with balance, get dislodged from where they belong. When you move your head in certain ways, these crystals send incorrect signals to your brain, causing that intense spinning sensation. It's often triggered by looking up, rolling over in bed, or bending down. Another common cause can be age-related changes in our inner ear. Just like other parts of our body, our balance system can experience wear and tear over time. This can lead to a less efficient system for detecting movement and maintaining equilibrium. So, are you experiencing these kinds of spinning sensations, or does your dizziness feel different? Drop a comment below and tell me, what does your vertigo feel like? I'd love to hear your experience. But wait, there's something else many seniors overlook when it comes to vertigo: your medications. It's true. Many common prescriptions, from blood pressure pills to antidepressants, and even some over-the-counter remedies, can have dizziness as a side effect. Sometimes, it's not just one medication, but the combination of several that can throw off your balance system. This is why it's so important to regularly review all your medications with your doctor or pharmacist. Coming up in just a moment, I'll share specific exercises you can do right at home to help reposition those dislodged inner ear crystals if BPPV is your issue. Many people find these incredibly effective. Beyond BPPV and medication side effects, other conditions can also contribute to vertigo. For example, Meniere's disease, which involves a buildup of fluid in the inner ear, can cause not only vertigo but also hearing loss and a ringing in your ears. Vestibular neuritis or labyrinthitis, often caused by a viral infection, can also lead to sudden severe vertigo. Even issues like low blood pressure, dehydration, or conditions that affect blood flow to the brain, like a mini stroke, can manifest as dizziness or vertigo. This next part is crucial, so pay close attention. Addressing vertigo isn't just about stopping the spin, it's about preventing falls. Falls are a major concern for seniors, and vertigo significantly increases that risk. That's why improving your balance and understanding how to move safely is absolutely vital. We've covered a few causes so far, but the number one tip for effectively managing BPPV, which is the most common cause, is coming up. And it's a game changer for many. One of the most effective, non-invasive ways to manage BPPV is through specific head and body movements known as canalith repositioning maneuvers. The most famous one is the Epley maneuver, but others like the half somersault or Brandt Daroff exercises can also be very helpful. These exercises are designed to guide those tiny crystals back into the correct part of your inner ear. You can often do these at home, but it's always best to get a proper diagnosis from your doctor first, and ideally have a physical therapist show you how to do them correctly the first time. Let me give you an example of how one works: the Brandt Daroff exercises, which you can often do yourself. Sit upright on your bed, turn your head 45 degrees away from the side you think is causing the vertigo, then lie down quickly on the opposite side, keeping your head turned. Stay there for about 30 seconds or until any dizziness settles, then slowly return to the seated position. Repeat on the other side. You can do a few repetitions of these each day. Beyond these specific maneuvers, another powerful tool is called vestibular rehabilitation therapy, or VRT. This is a specialized form of physical therapy that helps your brain retrain itself to compensate for any balance issues. A physical therapist can give you personalized exercises, including gaze stabilization exercises to help your eyes focus better during head movements, and habituation exercises to gradually reduce your sensitivity to motions that trigger dizziness. What kinds of exercises do you currently do to help with your balance or overall well-being? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might help someone else. In addition to exercises, there are several lifestyle adjustments that can make a big difference. First, stay well hydrated. Dehydration can often cause lightheadedness, which can worsen any vertigo symptoms. Second, avoid sudden movements. When you get out of bed, sit up slowly, let your feet dangle for a moment, and then stand up carefully. Third, manage stress and fatigue. Stress can exacerbate vertigo, so incorporating relaxation techniques like deep breathing or gentle stretching can be beneficial, and ensure you're getting enough restful sleep. And finally, consider some home safety modifications. Clear your floors of clutter and loose rugs to prevent tripping. Ensure good lighting throughout your home, especially at night. Install grab bars in bathrooms and sturdy handrails on stairs. If recommended, use a cane or walker for extra support. And wear supportive non-slip footwear, even around the house. These small changes can make a huge difference in preventing falls and boosting your confidence. Let me quickly recap what we've covered today. We talked about how vertigo isn't a disease but a symptom, often caused by BPPV, medication side effects, or age-related inner ear changes. We explored how specific maneuvers and vestibular rehabilitation can help, along with lifestyle changes like staying hydrated and moving slowly, and home safety modifications to prevent falls. Now, here's what I want you to do. If you're experiencing vertigo, speak to your doctor about these potential causes and treatments. Don't try to self-diagnose or self-treat a persistent issue. If this information was helpful to you, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me know what content you want to see more of. And tell me in the comments which of these tips or exercises are you going to discuss with your doctor first. I read every comment and I'd love to hear from you. If you know a friend or family member who could benefit from this information, please share this video with them. It could make a real difference in their life and help them stop the spin. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our health tips designed specifically for seniors like you. In my next video, I'll be talking about simple stretches to ease back pain in seniors. You won't want to miss it. Remember, always consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your health routine or attempting any new exercises. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.